What's good, everybody? Queen Common Sense back to you again from the Chi-Town remix to the Kakalaka Dirty Sticks. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm hanging in here. I'm a little still under the weather. Uh, it's a struggle. Been sick for a little minute here. I believe it is bronchitis. So y'all continue to send prayers, love, whatever. Um, But I'm here. I'm up. I can't sleep because I can't breathe. Everything hurts. My eyelashes hurt. My fingernails hurt. My toenails hurt. My fever won't break. Whew. But you know what? I'm still pushing, still trying to fight. It does not feel good when you cannot provide for your family and your body won't cooperate. So I decided to come back and talk a little yin yang because I was watching YouTube, the apps, I'm on here scrolling, just trying to keep my sanity. And I accidentally triggered myself because something rolled over into the the this latest episode of Love and Marriage. And I clicked off of it. I stopped it, went to something else, and I said, you know what? Go back and watch it. It was not on OWN because I will not give OWN another click, view, nothing. It was on like one of these bootleg dub channels that upload stuff, like the bootleg CDs used to get. People go in the movie theater and record a movie on a DVD and sell it, six movies for $25. That's the type of channel I seen it on. So I wanted to talk about the obtuse ops from this here episode of Love and Marriage. It was called Signed, Sealed, Divorced, I'm Yours. And you know how Tinkerbell Tisha is. Whenever you strike a nerve and tell the truth about her fence riding, frolicking, flutterbug mind, her empty headed musings, you piss her off and check her, she gonna act like a Karen. And we all know what happens when you don't give a Karen what they want, or they get checked and put on blast. They can't let it go. They're gonna do everything they can to try to justify being obtuse. Tisha is like one of the most entitled ratchets I've met in a long time. Um, this is really it just it makes no sense how goofy this chick is, as old as she is. I don't understand how people like this get married and stay married and actually go through life and connect up with tribes of people who refuse to inform them of how delusional they are. I can't, y'all, I can't do it. Like, I cannot have a bunch of delusional people around me, especially women. You know, maybe I have a different standard, a higher standard. Maybe I'm delusional. I don't know. In this new age bullshit that we got going on now, maybe I'm the whack job. But I expect a certain amount of intelligence from a person, especially a black woman. I try not to prejudge people. I wait for you to open up your mouth once I feel your energy and I see your nonverbal communication toward me. I wait until you open your mouth. And then that's when I make my decision and my opinion of your character. I guess because of how my grandmother trained me, to listen and not just listen to what people say, but listen to the stuff that they don't say. That's how I formulate friendships with women. I look at how they treat their current group of friends. And if they're a bunch of delusional birds, I back away slowly and I move around. Tisha is somebody who, when I see her enter the room, I'm leaving. I'm just going to bounce quietly, slip out the side door, nice and graceful. I'm going to blow a kiss to the host or the hostess, wave bye bye real sweet, with the middle two fingers and get the fuck out, right? Because her energy makes me want to do things that are not ladylike, right? See, that's self-awareness and accountability. And if somebody said, "Why you leaving?" I say, "The energy shifted and I'm not going to behave, so I have to go. I don't want to spoil your ambiance." Classy exit. You see what I'm saying? I can't deal with people like Tisha. Now let's listen to this real quick. It's just gonna be a little segment. We're gonna come back and talk about it later. Then I'm gonna show you something. Okay, check this out, y'all.
Feels so good to be back home with my man, my kids, in my bed. However, I do feel like taking time away and celebrating your girls is good for a marriage. There was a lot going on that trip.
Taking time away, you went on a free trip and invited somebody that you know is on the team op like you. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's go.
Like, even the first night at dinner, Mel's friend, Shanita, I call her the bodyguard because she just kept like.
Isn't this ironic? This is so ironic to me. You call Shanita the bodyguard, but what were you with Destiny? Are you Destiny's bodyguard? Hmm? Because it seemed like whenever Destiny jump up and down on her left foot and bark like a dog, you do the same damn thing. And if somebody tell Destiny that she is out of order, you come with your teeth showing to defend her and all her obtuseness.
I'm your real friend. I'm Mel's real friend. And it was like, you guys are fake and you need to watch her.
Because she's the opposite.
That's what she said. It was just weird because I told her very first dinner night, I was like, you don't know us, so I don't think you should. I'm not an op. Like, I don't have a problem with Mel. We're in a good space. Like, we don't even have any issues. We don't even know outside people coming in trying to make us have a problem because we really don't have a problem.
Why is it okay for you to bring Latricia cat toupee in and then call Sonny trifling? You don't even know Sonny. Listen, let's go.
But I think I've seen her before.
Where'd you see her at?
Is he kind of tall?
Mm-hmm. Look at the guy.
Yeah, Tisha, don't leave her alone.
I'm just saying.
I know it's Mel's friend, so I know one thing for certain.
What?
She won't be here next year.
Hey, why you say that?
I can't remember a friend that was hers, that's still hers. Some people in your life for a reason.
And furthermore, that's none of your damn business who is Mel's friend still and who isn't. Marceau, you're not a female. I thought you said you stay out of female business, women business. You don't do girls' trips. You don't care about that stuff, but you forever speaking on pocket watching, trying to throw sassy shade at Mel because she cut your ass off too. Listen, let's go, y'all.
Season, and some are for a season. And Mel has always been low on reasons.
Even the family members ain't safe. Did I tell you that Trish got handed to her a little bit on the trip? Somehow Martell told Stormy that Trish came to his house and Trish was like, no, but then she turned around and she was like, well, I did go to his house because I was gonna train him. And so we was like, what now? But then she got mad and she ended up leaving the trip early.
It's funny that you mentioned Trish going over Martell's because all the guys, we were talking about it and, well, Trish came over Martell's house.
Right.
Said, I think he said a couple times.
Right, a couple of times.
He slid in her DMs, invited her to the crib, she came by, and they ended up watching a movie.
I ain't hearing nothing about the movie now.
The story makes no sense. Like somebody needs to teach all of them how to lie. If you're training somebody, you don't come over their house.
And nobody knows a lie better than you, Marceau. Nobody know how to lie better than you other than Demon Face. I don't understand why y'all not friends no more because you both just alike in a lot of ways. It's very slim list of things that are not alike between you and Melody's ex Demon. Okay. So a liar calling out another motherfucking liar. This is just the irony of it all. Make my head spin. I already can't breathe, y'all. Let's go.
And they don't have a gym.
This is truly my, like...
Let's let this commercial rock and we'll get to it.
When you asked her to train you, where'd you guys go for training?
The gym.
Okay.
Maybe she's not into me like that. Trisha Martell's story is definitely not as...
Did y'all hear that? You see what I'm talking about? Goofy. Well, maybe she's not into me like that. You're a married woman. Why would you even make a joke like that? That's what I mean. You know, that's that underhanded, backdoor, weird comments that so supposed to be jokes that don't land really well at all. You know, that further confirms and affirms that creepy Instagram video you did with your sister-in-law. Maybe she's just not into me like that. Yuck. You have a husband and children. What heterosexual married woman would make a joke like that? You see what I'm saying, y'all? I don't know. Let's go. Let's continue with the obtuseness.
Adding up because I don't know how you go from there to train you till we sitting down watching a movie. It doesn't sound right. And anytime there's any information that's missing, I feel like there's a lie somewhere in between.
Just like it don't sound right when you say you and Mel don't have any issues, but you sitting up here talking mad, hot garbage about the trip and Mel's friends and how Mel can't keep a friend and not even family is safe around Mel because they can get cut off too. And I don't blame anybody for cutting off toxic family members as well as so-called freeloading, opportunistic, fake friends. I'm just, I'm a little cranky because I don't feel good, but this really bothered me, y'all. Let's go.
But overall, it was good. Even Mel and Destiny, like, they had a whole come to Jesus moment. They talked. They got through. They're in a better place now.
They did some pretty foul stuff to each other.
Yeah, it was a lot going on between them two. When Mel came out saying that, Destiny maybe sleeping with Marcel. It's a whole bunch of stuff.
She said Destiny maybe sleeping with Martell?
She didn't directly say it, but it was like...
Martell been insinuating that too.
Between Destiny?
Martell makes jokes about that.
What did he say?
He says stuff like Law looks like him and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah. I can see where If Martell constantly make it seem like him and Destiny slept together, I can see why Mel would kind of think that. Martell has a way of saying stuff over and over and over and over and planting seeds in people's minds.
And that's what I think is a lot of information within that relationship that I just don't know about.
What relationship?
With Destiny and Mel. Even when they was at dinner, Destiny made a statement that was like, you try to go talk to old girl and tell her how to be a respectful cheater or how to cheat respectfully.
You know, Mel and Martell have not been the best of friends, but do I think that happened? No. Not on the surface, no.
So you don't think Mel was trying to teach the side chick on how to respectfully cheat?
I don't think there's ever been a wife.
Husband. It don't even sound right saying it.
Right,
though.
that's what I'm saying. So no,
it don't even sound right.
I think that when stories don't add up, you don't got enough information.
Listen, we all know what happened in the past between Mel and Martell. So yeah, the girl is not for sharing her man. However, Martell is the type of guy, he would love to have Mel and fighting over him. Like, for what though? Who wants to fight over him? He probably think it's an honor. He got two girls fighting over him.
No.
Yes. And he probably like, I'm the man.
You think that's how guys feel?
Yes. Y'all like when the girls, because when girls be fighting over y'all be like this. No, baby, oh, baby, don't do that.
I'm the man.
Yes, y'all do that.
He did say, I'm the man.
Did he say that? Look at me, I be knowing.
He said it. Now he did.
Did he really say that for real?
He said, I'm the man. I got two women fighting over me.
Shut up, he didn't say that.
You know what I'm talking about? So, like, Tisha don't even realize how goofy she is for real. Like, she does not even realize how goofy she is. Okay. And furthermore, if you haven't, go ahead and hit the like button, share, subscribe, of course. And if you want to bless the channel, my cash app is Queen1971. I hope y'all like my new little thing here. But yeah, I don't even know what to say anymore about this chick. It's sad when you don't know, you don't even realize like how obtuse you really are, yo. Like, I don't know. It's it's a lot to process, and then at the same time, it's like, Tisha, for real, really, you don't have no issues with Mel, but you're still talking about her and how she can't keep friends, and then you got friends that don't even want to tell you how goofy you really are. I don't know. I don't know. But here's the thing. Uh, with Tisha, she really needs to, I think she needs professional help, to be honest with you. And furthermore, Tisha really needs to sit this one out because she is only further confirming, you know, what we already know to be true, which is, she just doesn't have. She's like the scarecrow to me in the Wiz. She's like the scarecrow in the Wiz. She like if I only had a brain. You know what I'm talking about? This is Tisha, in my opinion, definition of some of what is the matter with her. It's called the Dunning-Kruger effect. It's a type of cognitive bias where people with little expertise or ability assume that they have superior expertise or ability. This overestimation occurs as a result of the fact that they don't have enough knowledge to know that they don't have enough knowledge. That's also my mama. You know, my mom, there's a lot of elder women in my family and people I've met along my life journey that have the same Dunning-Kruger effect, and it make gives me hives when someone steps to me based on what somebody else said, and then they try to school me based on some hearsay before they actually have a conversation with me and probe the situation and have a real good faith conversation of clarity. Let me get to know Queen first and see where her position is on said subject matter that I heard through a third party. People are whack. They're weird and they're cowards because I don't have a problem asking somebody, like so if the subject comes up, yeah, then I'm gonna segue into it and be like, speaking of, and if I want to bring it up, I say, I want to be honest with you. There's a buzz going around, and I want to talk about it with you because I haven't heard from you. I mean, if it's none of my business, tell me to butt out, and I will. And if you want to, I just want to ask a little bit of something about it, just for my own clarity, for my own understanding of you, so I don't have a misconception. People are cowards, yo. They don't know how to do that. And if they do want to do it, they don't have enough courage to do it because 9 times out of 10, they are tiptoeing around an area that they don't belong in that is none of their damn business, right? And they know as far as me as a person, how I rock, I will tell you that's none of your business. I had a young lady try me like that at a little side gig I was working as a housekeeper. And I was having a conversation with someone else, and it was right after Hurricane Florence. So I was living in that hotel and got a job there so that I can, get back up on my feet. And Florence ravaged my life, yo. We lost everything. And this was round two, the second hurricane 3 years apart, where it just totally devastated the whole area of Onslow County. So we had to start over. And being that I don't have a wealthy family, I have a toxic family. I don't have a lot of friends who are wealthy. Not that I expected anybody to give me anything or help me, but some people can lean on folk, some people can manipulate folk, some people can beg their way up from the mud. I happen to have to work hard, just like every other person in America when they come across problems, need to survive, whatever. I've never been one to be, you know, always a victim, always needing help, always somebody needing somebody to come rescue me, right? So this chick was ear hustling. She was younger than my youngest son. She was like in her 20s, and I'm all of almost 50 at the time. And she heard me mention that I was interested in working at the front desk versus housekeeping. And the security person and I were talking about it. He said, "Well, I'll put a good word in for you. Give me a copy of your resume." And I emailed it to him right away. I said, "I got one in my phone." Boom. He was like, "Here's the email." Boom. I emailed it to him, and he was going to talk to the property manager for me so that I could, get a little bit more hours and actually make some big girl money because I have a family. So he was like, "Yeah, boom." So we were talking about that. We wrapped up our conversation, and then young chick comes out and she heard me mention that I had, a master's degree in nursing as well as other customer service, hotel management skills that we were discussing between me and the brother who was working the front desk at the time. He was in a dual role, security and front desk, and then they needed a third shift person. because he was tired of working the front desk and doing security. He just wanted to do security. He didn't come there to do the front desk, but the shift person was a crackhead, so they had to get rid of him. And I said I'll be happy to do it, until I, can bridge my way back into what my lane is. I have many skills. I don't need to brag about it. I just use them when I need to and put them back in my pocket when I'm done and I'm back in my lane where I want to be. So, little girl comes around there and she was a little Hispanic little whippersnapper. And she was like, "Oh, I'm educated too, girl." And I said, "Are you speaking to me?" She was like, "Oh yeah, I heard you mention that you're educated and this and that." I said, "Okay." And she looked really funny. And a lot of them Hispanic people, they have curiosity energy, when they're nosy and rude and you don't give them what they want, they try to spin the block on you. So after that, I politely went back to my room. And at that point, I was off the clock. It was way after my shift was over. It was, evening. Pardon me. Housekeepers work between 8 a.m. up until 2 p.m. Once people start checking in, housekeepers go home for the day, part time. So the next day, I clock in, and I have OCD. So, like, housekeeping doesn't bother me. I'm very domesticated. I clean for therapy. So I would do a lot more rooms than the average housekeeper there. The average seasoned housekeeper, she ate my smoke. So I think I was on I want to say my room number 21 or 22 of the morning. It hadn't even reached it hadn't even reached 10. We was blazing through those rooms. And I went to go restock in the laundry room and little whippersnapper pulled up on me. And her eyes was bugged out and bloodshot red. She was clenching her teeth and she was like, "Hey, I heard you mention that you had a degree." And I said, "I believe I was having a conversation with someone else." She was like, "But did you say you had a degree? You went to college?" I said, "I believe that was a conversation that I was having with another person. It was a private conversation." "Oh, well, I thought I heard you say that." I said, "Well, I don't know what you heard, but I believe when I was speaking about myself and my degree, I was speaking to someone else. So you may have heard it, you may not." And she got more angry each time I said that. She wanted me to confirm or deny. And saying none of your business without saying it, my grandmother taught me how to do that. And then it's a policy that when you're on the clock, you don't discuss personal affairs. That was one of the rules. Personal business, gossip, all that stuff. You're not supposed to do that. It's unprofessional in the hospitality realm like that in housekeeping. And I'm a buy the book type chick. I don't give a fuck if I'm making $7 an hour. I'm act like I'm the CEO of that motherfucker. So she got mad because I didn't answer her question the way she wanted me to answer it. She turned around and went lied to the property manager and said that I went off on her. But there were other sisters in the laundry room when the conversation happened. And I got pulled to into the office by the manager, and he was one of them Middle Easterners who don't like black people. So I'm the quiet black girl at work. I'm talk to a lot of people. I say good morning. I do my work, clock out, and go home. I don't sit and coffee clutch on our break. I take my break. I take my break by myself. I don't intermingle with the chatter. I've been that way ever since I graduated college. So, he confronted me. I said, no, that's not what happened. I said, I have a right to face my accuser. Who was it? So he brings in one of the witnesses who happened to be, of course, family. They family owned hotel business. They bring in his niece who doesn't speak good English. And I said, is that it? Are those the only people who said we were arguing, that I started this argument? I said, because this young lady approached me. I wasn't speaking to her. I was coming into the laundry room to get more supplies to finish my assignment. I didn't bring it up. So he was like, well, if you know anybody else that was privy to the conversation, I said, I sure do. And I named off two other people. So they came in, they was like, yeah, it didn't happen the way she said it happened. It happened the way Queen said it happened. It wasn't like that. Queen was very demure, very cutesy, and there was no argument. I said, and I felt harassed. I felt like she was holding something, you know, from the night before, where she was ear hustling on a conversation that was none of her damn business. And who is she? I'm her elder to come step to me and demand answers about my personal information that she retrieved from being fucking nosy. I said, it seems like it's a problem when a Black woman is trying to be professional and stay out of the fray. But you never seem to confront or pull aside these heifers that come in here drunk and high, no call, no show, sleeping around with the guests, borrowing money from the guests, disrespecting the guests, and not properly handling their business while they're on the clock, milking the clock. But you got your microscope on me because I'm the quiet one. I said, so she can say whatever she want to say. Where is she? I want you to bring her in here and say it with your chest. Tell me in my face that I somehow incited an argument with you. I want to hear her say it out of her mouth. I don't want to hear a non-English speaking Bangladeshi person. I don't want you bringing in folk that wasn't there, talking about you seen it on the cameras that don't work around here. I want the accuser to come in this meeting and recount what happened. Next thing you know, oh, well, she's no longer with us. Okay, thank you. All right. Boom. Some people are, listen, some people were not put here to evolve. They're here to remind us what it looks like if you don't. That's Obtuse Tisha, who don't even know she's obtuse. Poor baby. So, this is something that we all have to accept, that Mel did in her life, and many other people like that who want to heal and be happy, just unavailable. Unavailable, unbothered, booked, and busy. Unavailable to what's toxic, unavailable to negativity, unavailable to dead cycles like obtuseness, unavailable to what doesn't sit well, okay? Unavailable to what doesn't value moi, me. This is my time, okay? And did you see the birthday Melody had? Wasn't that beautiful? Survivor jealousy. I talked about it in another video. All right. Unavailable to unchanged behavior. Tisha doing the same. Rinse and repeat. Okay? This is how it look when you step away. The matches on the left. Melody is the one in the middle. Okay? Tisha, when you step away, there's nothing there to connect and ignite a fire that you can't put out. and you spare the rest of the matches. Hello? Bingo. So I'm going to get out of here. I just wanted to talk a little ish. Okay. And like I said, if you want to bless the channel, hit the Cash App, Queen1971. I love you. Continue to pray for me. I think it is bronchitis. I know y'all hear the wheezy, snot, booger, congested, and I am very cranky. And we all know how it feels when you can't breathe. You get real irritated. So I'm drinking my water. I'm minding my own damn business. And I'm still gonna talk a little shit though until I get better. But bless the Cash App. Hit the like button. Blowing you some air kisses. Sprinkle them eagle feathers in the comment section for me. Let's drop down here and talk about it. If you got something to say, let me know what's up, how you feel about that, what I had said. And I'm going to be out of here for right now. Y'all, I love you. Be nice. Black power. One love.